Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Lunc, whose current price stands at the $0.00031 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 1.21%. and in this video I want to give you the key scenarios that I expect to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot waves and the Fibonacci's, and also the key areas of support and resistances. So make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening here on the Lunc chart. From these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upper side in this movement, which is an Elliot wave structure, having a wave 5 taking us back to around the $0.00059 mark. And having seen the formation of this Elliot wave structure, we can now name it as a higher Elliot wave count 1. And having seen the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 1, whatever we expect on this other side is the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2, which is a corrective wave, which we have seen over here, giving us a low at around the $0.00017 mark. And after making the low for that second wave, we expect a very nice bounce to the upper side in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 3, which is an impulsive wave. After making a low down there, we saw a very nice bounce to the upper side, and this movement played out after Binance announced the implementation of a tax ban on the Lunc deposit and withdrawals. And after making that bounce to the upper side, we made a high at around the $0.00037 mark, and at the moment we are seeing a bit of a pullback to the lower side, and we have lost a key area of support at around the $0.00031 mark. And using the Elliot waves over here, we can have an Elliot wave structure right here in the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upper side. And this is because a wave 3 is an impulsive wave, and we also expect to see fractal waves in formation within that wave 3. And we have seen the formation of a wave 1 right here, then a wave 2, a wave 3. Then I'm expecting once we make the high for that wave 3 to the upper side, we might see the formation of a wave 4, then continue pushing high in the formation of a wave 5 to complete a higher Elliot wave count 1, which is a fractal wave within this higher Elliot wave count 3. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this fractal wave, so that we can also get the key scenarios that we expect to play out. Using the trend based Fibonacci, we can get a minimum target area for that third wave to the upper side, and I just need to connect the fibs from the low of the wave 1 to the high of that wave 1, then drag the fibs to the low of the wave 2 down here, and that gives me a minimum target area using the fib ratios 1:1 fib ratios, and that gives me a minimum target area in the formation of a third wave to around the $0.00004 mark. And once that plays out, I would expect a bit of a pullback to the lower side in the formation of a wave 4, then continue pushing higher in the formation of a wave 5 to complete this higher Elliot wave count 1, which is a fractal wave within a wave 3 to the upper side. In this pullback that we are seeing right here, this was as a result of the reaction to the fib level 0.786 fib level. That is why we are seeing a bit of a pullback over here, and we lost this key area of support. But down here at around the $0.00029 mark, which is a key area of support, that key area of support is giving us support, and that's why we are seeing a bit of a bounce to the upper side. And here on the 1 hour chart, you can also see that we are seeing a bit of massive wicks here on these candlesticks, and this means there's a bit of a indecision here on the market, and soon we might see a bit of a takeover to the upper side, because we found support at around the $0.00029 mark. And in case that happens and the buyers take over the market once more, it's possible that Lunc might be able to manage to break above that key area of resistance once more, maybe even see a retest of that key area of resistance before we continue pushing higher, make the high for that third wave to the upper side, then see a bit of a pullback in the formation of a wave 4, then continue pushing higher in the formation of a wave 5 to complete a higher Elliot wave count 1. And also zooming out so that we can see this movement to the upper side from a wider view. Now that we have the low for that higher Elliot wave count 1 and also the low for that higher Elliot wave count 2, we can use the trend based Fibonacci to get a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3. And I just need to connect the fibs from the low of the wave 1 to the high of that wave 1, then drag the fibs to the low of the wave 2, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of a higher Elliott wave count 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.001 mark. And in case that movement to the upper side plays out, Luna could be losing 1-0, so let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.